Human as all the different class combinations. Day 5, we're playing the Wanderer. We are joined once again by Krogel, who will be chiming in every now and again, asking a little questions here and there. You want to say hi, Krogel?
Hello. I attempted to play this class earlier and was very confused.
Well, let's see if we can solve those questions that you had. So, very easy. We have our groups of things that we have. We have our food here. We have a lantern, which I'm personally not going to use, but you can use it as a shield. I don't want to do that.
Also, quick note, the starting lantern does not give any bonuses to your AC, like some.
Was there any confusion there on what I did?
I'm so sorry, the ad was stopping me from actually watching the stream.
Oh no.
I know, the absolute worst. Okay, so I have a question. You start
Yes.
with a book that you are unable to learn. What is the best way to skill up that magic ability to learn that fucking spell?
Ah. So you seem to be confused about learning spells and book casting them.
Oh, that's supposed to be as a book casting. Okay.
Yep. And that's
How do
about it.
you, okay, how do you know when it's best to book cast a spell as opposed to learn it? And what would you recommend for a book like that that will eventually lose its durability for like, making sure you keep it around?
Yeah, so Detect Food used to be learnable by Wander quite early on, but with the rework to magic, it no longer gets any magic. And since it starts with negative int, you're not going to be learning any magic anytime soon. That's a big hint that a Thaumaturgy 3 book that you start with should probably be bookcast, not actually learned.
Okay. And then for the weapons, don't start with any blocking, and you start with a staff. Do you recommend sticking with staff? Or is there another weapon that you recommend? Oh yeah, you only get pole. So
You
it's best to stick with polearm.
best to stick with full arm. It's hinting that you could do unarmed, and that you should also do ranged.
Okay.
But most important here is this guy.
Yeah, I got high stealth.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do most of the time on Wander is sneak up on things and critically hit them in the back of the head.
Oh, so should you not be using a shield on Wanderer, really?
No, they're kind of run around, be sneaky, get backstab person. So you kind of want
Okay.
your offhand to be free and available, but like, it's on the hotbar so you can equip and dequip it quite quickly.
Okay, I'm used to the melee classes, the shield being an important part of your toolkit. So I think that's one of the reasons I was getting a little fucky-wookied over. I wasn't taking advantage of the sneak that the class has. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, and I think that pretty much every class that is melee has the opportunity to go sneaky, but not a lot of players tend to choose that path, just because shields are quite strong in the early game. But that's what you're supposed to be doing, is sneaking up on something,
Okay.
getting the critical strike, clearing them before they can hit you.
I know for on Barbarian, I do try to get at least 20 sneak. I just find it makes life a lot easier when you like zoom up and smack something in the back of the head as Barbarian. It's a little ridiculous. Um, So it's interesting to see a melee class that being sneaky and doing that is part of its like core shtick.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Getting those early game sneak levels is important, but you're not always going to have the time to do it. Like, I understand Barony is a fun game and everyone has busy lives that need to be worked around that fun game. So, if you're trying to get a quick run-in as Wanderer, sneaking up on things isn't always going to be viable. So you would do something more like this, where you hit something, run away, hit it again.
Mm-hmm. How has, because you're someone who's been playing this game for a very long time, how has the Wanderer class changed since the beginning? What changes do you really like that they've made? What changes do you really hate that they've made?
I don't know if I can go into depth about like what is good and bad for Wanderer. I'm gonna give you a very political answer. Um, Most of the changes that have happened for a reason, one way or another. Either to make it more identifiable as a class, or to make other classes not as boring.
Interesting.
Like, Wanderer used to have really, really, really high swim speed. And then they removed swimming from the game entirely. But we have not gotten very many sneak levels at all so far, so I really want this sneak one. This sneak level is important to me. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, whereas Rogue, we were mostly scouting out areas to fall back on if things went sour. With Wanderer, you just don't get into the situations that can go sour. Because you have that ring of warning that tells you where everything is.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is better to focus on for someone who's either trying to maximize their damage? Would it be the pole arm and sneaking, or would it be ranged?
You're always going to want to do both.
Okay.
A lot of creatures have resistance to damage types, and you should be diversifying your damage types as much as possible. And now we have no inventory space. Alright. Get rid of the lore book. One question mark, get out of here. Not great examples of engagements as Wander there. In hardcore, I would have died. Oh, look who it is, everyone. Our good friend Funnybone.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah, see? Every time I play with Krogel, this guy shows up. Alright. I wasn't really feeling that
Wow.
run.
The vibes were a little off. They were a little stale. They weren't the best, I will be honest.
Wait till that guy calms down a little. Take a little peek. What is that? Okay. Wait till he calms down again. And just go around sneak killing some boys. Ooh. Pull him into our big hallway of death. Didn't get the stealth off him. See if we get the stealth level. We did. I'll eat one. Greasy. Typical. Typical. Get out of here. That rat coming? Doesn't look like it.
So I know that for each of the weapons, once you hit 100%, you get like a little extra. What is that for?
For polearm, it's pushback.
Okay. Which I mean can be useful if you can push them back, get into the darkness, and make them go, huh? Where'd they go?
Must have been the wind. Yeah, it can
Must have
be.
been the wind.
Also, it's our favorite item.
Oh my gosh. We love being able to commit crimes freely.
I'm
I don't
feeling
know if
like...
you've mentioned this.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
I was about to say that I'm feeling like this is going to be a very long playthrough. Even though
Is
not a lot of things will be said, I don't think. Because it's
yeah,
just going to be a lot of murder.
Is Wanderer one of those classes that is just a longer solo playthrough?
Absolutely. Since you start with so much food, and also you start with a tin opener, so the option to eat tins is available to you. And then you also get this book that tells you where all the food is. It's definitely meant to be a much slower paced class.
Okay. So would you say Wanderer is a really good class for people who are looking to take their time and really learn and get down the like fundamentals of the game?
The fundamentals of corner hitting and kite hitting and
Yeah.
stealth, absolutely. Whereas Barbarian and Monk are more run at things and hit them as hard as you can and block. This is more of a mechanics focused class.
And what type of armor, what type of gear are you looking for on the Wanderer?
So, me personally, I always look for the same general style of gear across the board. I'm looking for dexterity gloves, dexterity boots. Because if I'm playing a tanky class, I usually have enough AC already. If I'm not playing a tanky class, I'm just looking to be fast. So in either case, I'm looking for dex gloves and dex boots. The artifact gloves are good slot in if I'm specifically trying to fight magic things. But other than that, can't go wrong with these.
Mm-hmm. And what are the skills that the Wanderer like primarily the stats rather?
What do you mean? Like
Like
this?
uh no, like con, strength, dex.
Yeah, so they have one up arrow in strength, con, and perception. They're neutral on dexterity and int, and then they have 2 down arrows in charisma. So they have generally the same stat spread as ninja, but with a lot less dexterity.
Okay, and strength is what determines your carrying capacity and how slowed down you are by things, correct?
Yep, and then dexterity is your actual movement speed. So this class is a little bit slower than ninja.
Okay, but it is one of those classes that because it does get the strength, if you do need to use a heavier bit of equipment temporarily, you're not completely fucked over.
Yes, it is one of those classes where you want to diversify your builds a little bit because you can tank weird things as the Wanderer, even though you don't have blocking.
Zero.
Would I recommend it? Nah. Also, they have no leadership, but I might take this person anyway, even though I already got the stealth level off them. Nah.
Only murder?
Well, the thing is, I won't be able to tell them to wait when I'm trying to get a stealth level in.
Mm, correct. It's always a little annoying to like have a dude that you can't tell just wait. I wish that was one of probably like the basic commands, because you just automatically got wait.
Just stay there. Don't move. Simple as. We're gonna take this off. The 3 AC leather boots. It's real. Worst option of the 3 in my opinion. I would have rather have it hit ring or hood. Hood gives me 10 stealth, by the way. And then the opportunity to do backstab stealth on a ranged hit. Which default is 0. And then this gives you a 1 in 10 to get a stealth level off a ranged hit. Which is not good. Very not good.
No, it seems very low. Very, very low.
Compared to the 50% from a melee backstab hit.
Oh, so melee is a lot better to train up your backstab.
Melee is a lot better to train your stealth. Ranged is impossible without this. And then with this, it's bad.
Huh.
I think we'll keep this around. Do I want to keep towels around? We'll keep 2. We'll keep 2.
I like how that chest was basically like your starting inventory.
Well, I put my tin and my tin opener in there.
Oh, that was something I was like.
And once again, we've gotten greasy. I don't know why I bothered. Look at this guy. He's got the smite arrows ready. He's got a bow. He's got the bicop hit. He's ready to shoot some skeletons.
Percival, on it.
Also ready to shoot bats, apparently. Good job, Percival.
Kill him!
I'm so proud of you. Anyone else
It
would
is
have
always
died.
impressive.
You, on the other hand, I'm not impressed with your outfit.
Murdered.
Red goofy hat on. Leather chest plate. I wonder if we keep this for the early level. I'm just worried about Percival now. Because Percival might be a little menace with his not waiting.
Ah. Use my technique where you just
Get Percival killed on a troll? Yeah, that sounds good.
No. I was gonna say you tame a bunch of people that you just use as fodder.
Get Percival killed on a troll herd.
Oh.
I'll pick up his stuff, it's okay. Wait, I don't even want the boots. I don't want this unless it's blessed. I'll find out if the hood is blessed or not. A blessed molding meat. We have a lot of quarterstaves. But no bandit mask. finding that cauldron is going to help with our speed quite a bit. And I think that the tinkering shop is guaranteed to have tins. So we might cook up some tins as well. Cook up some tins into rations. Oh, and there they are.
So, is Wanderer a class that is better played solo or with people?
Wander is good for either. If you're playing with people, stick closer to the back of things. Let your barbarian players, your ninja players, let them focus on killing shit. You, meanwhile, can sneak around and get all the treasure chests.
And also, starting out with that ring of warning means that, you know, if there's one guy off in the middle of the nowhere, you can sneak off and get him while everyone else is focused on clearing the rest of the...
It means you're pretty much cleanup crew. Your barbarian will run through, causing a big scene, killing a bunch of stuff, and then you come in and silently take out what is left. I have this area that I can't get into. Okay. A lot of this map is just inaccessible. Three enemies that I can't get to. Wow, lucky. I didn't get greasy from that tin.
Dang.
That one's on. Now we turn this one on. Then once again, before we go into Gnomish, we're going to gather a bunch of stuff that we're not going to be carrying through the entire floor with us. So, gem obviously going. This I'm not even taking into Gnomish. Same with that. This is going on my hotbar to chuck at a troll. This is not even going into Gnomish. This is getting tossed down at the start, same with that. The spell book is probably going to get tossed down, as is that one. And I'm going to be so honest, I don't think we do ranged at all. Maybe we'll keep this just in case, but like, it's not looking good for a ranged run right now. Oh, and we do have a bandit mask. Wait, what? When did we get this?
It's pre-crimes. Do you not remember? Do you not remember crimes?
Okay, I guess we better do crimes then, because,
Exactly.
there's a crime subjected boy here. And we have lots of rations to eat. I don't even know what to say there.
Sorry, I got distracted because Twitch added a new mod, the view mod mode for mobile. Um, and I was getting distracted looking around and poking buttons.
Okay.
It's definitely a lot easier for if a spammer or scammer hop. You just delete that and ban them. Warning Ring is so good for Gnomish.
Yeah, I think that I'd always take a warning ring if given the option of what items to pick to go into Gnomish with.
Yeah, I find because I normally look out and find a really good Constitution AC ring when I'm playing, normally as Barbarian. But if a warning ring is offered, always take it. Probably one of the most, I would say, best things about the Wanderer class is the fact that you do start with a warning ring. For training the skills, I know for they changed, you can only get one weapon skill off of an enemy. Is it also like that for stealth?
It's not weapon skill, it's block and stealth. Block and stealth, you only get one per
Oh,
enemy.
okay. I do miss the days of being able to block farm off a rat.
Yeah, the problem was that people were getting to 100 blocking on floor 2.
What's the problem with that? What's the problem with that?
If
The best gameplay.
any old person could just stand there and block a rat for 5 minutes and get 100 blocking, then everyone
All
would
right.
have that.
It would be, I think a nice way for them to do it would be that like it's a lowering percent thing. So each time you gain a block level, you have a lower chance of getting another one. And that way, for most people, it's not going to be worth it to sit there and try to get the like maybe max 5 levels of block you can get.
They'd do it though.
Yeah, but those few are stinky.
They'd do it.
Those are the few. They are stinky, and a game should not be catered to the stinky few. That might be a hot take, I know.
Okay, what is weighing me down right now? Trying to think of where I go after I hit him. There we go.
Wait, did you break that block or did the gnome do that?
Gnome did it.
I was not aware that gnomes could break blocks. Is that just like a sort of like rare interaction that can happen when a pickaxe gnome is trying to attack you on the corner there?
It's not super rare. A lot of people encounter it and just don't understand what they're seeing.
Huh. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it before. Fascinating. Would you... Now I'm imagining cheesing gnomes to do the mining. Probably doable, but very annoying to actually do.
And the pickaxes break anyway, so it's not worth it. And here I die.
Oh my god.
I could have removed curse that, but no.
Oh, that was rough. So it seems like Wanderer is a harder class to solo on.
No, not really. I'm just not playing very good right now.
Ah, not in your A game. You know what? Sometimes you just go to play. I don't know if it's like this. I've encountered it a couple times now, or just like Barony, and it seems like every single run, just like the vibes are off for no reason.
Yeah, sometimes that can be the case. Um,
Best of luck.
we'll just see if this troll gives us the push that we need to start this runoff right.
I believe you're gonna do this flawlessly, or you're gonna get a shit ton of XP.
Oh my god. Alright, we'll slow it down.
All the best.
Is that Funny Bones? It is! My axe! How kind of you.
And then there's the bandit mask once again.
Once again for crimes. Oh, this is perfect. Funny bones, free crimes. So I know they did an update to the merchant AI, which we spoke about the other day.
Yep.
Have they done anything to the monster or follower?
No, not that I'm aware of.
It feels like not so much that like the regular enemies have behaving differently, but it feels like the special guys are like just a little more tenacious now. Track you a little better, sort of thing.
I think you're imagining things.
Is it just because I'm now encountering more special dudes? There's always so fucking many. Is that another funny bones? I was just. Was I not just saying?
No,
There's
you're
so many.
imagining things. There are not more named dudes. You're crazy, actually.
Right. You're not on what floor one, two funny bones back to back. Yeah, no, totally not. Totally not. You aren't fucking set for gear now. Not at all.
I'm
I know
not set for gear. That is a lie.
Oh my gosh.
All I have
What
is cape.
what is there gonna be? A third funny bones?
What did you say?
Is that what the movie third funny bones are? What is a seed? What is the seed? You need to save what seed this is and post it. Three funny bones floor one is nutty. What the fuck?
Oh, that's the map seed.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I'm just gonna shoot this guy. I'm not gonna try to do anything silly. Alright, now we're even heavier than we were before. An extra 100 pounds of legendary artifacts. Alright, what are you looking for? Not looking very good. Alright, who's staying there?
Alright, it's not like there's gonna be a fourth funny bone, right? That would be crazy.
You shut your mouth.
No, you're right. It's not gonna be a funny bones. You're just gonna randomly summon a low or two. Okay, maybe floor one. Touch the fountain. Take the gamble. Ah.
All three of those eye patches were cursed, though.
Damn, that's rough.
That's a rare occurrence. We got a unarmed level up from breaking a crate.
Oh. See, I've heard you mention that that can sometimes happen, but I've never seen it before. I wonder what the number chance on that happening is.
1 in a million. Because I
I'm
punch
currently looking it up.
objects all the time.
Huh. Um, Okay, that's for weapon skill below 20. Although it might also be the thing. It might also be that it doesn't level up your unarmed past a certain level, and because my unarmed always tends to be high.
Yeah, it doesn't go past 20.
Nah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Alright, leaving our tin stuff there. Leave the fish there. Oh, and all of these. Now I have to make the decision on whether I'm killing those 2 humans or not.
Ah, you know me. Now that I no longer play boring human all the time, as you play boring human, I believe in murder. Murder them for the XP and the gear.
I think I'm gonna grab both of them.
Oh wow. Okay.
I just have this feeling that in a 3 Funny Bone Floor 1 run, there is going to be some bullshit on Floor 2.
You know what? That is very valid, especially not only 3 funny bones, but also few, like, it looks like decent humans. Like, that has to be a warning. The warning might be more funny bone. Never know.
I think we get rid of this. I want to get as much XP as I can milk out of this floor before Minotaur comes.
Valid.
And here I
Oh.
die.
Oh, that was such a bullshit trap.
3 Funny Bones? For what?
For what? For the silliest rock trap. And you mentioned there was going to be some bullshit too.
Yeah, I was really hoping that it would be a humans can solve it thing.
Well.
I'm not relying on detect food, not in this run.
No, you've had enough of that silliness.
I've also had enough of this silliness. And then this is 12 pounds. 12 pounds can stay in my inventory till the end of the run. What is it? A sword skeleton? Turn all the way around. Good enough. And you didn't even give me the level up. Oof. Must be something in the Barony water today.
Something. Sometimes I just. Sorry, I just did.
And that something in the water is calcium.
It's funny bones. It's nothing but funny bones. Oh my goodness gracious. How many funny bones will we see today?
It's clearly a message. If you're gonna do class guides, accept what you are given and roll with the punches. Don't try to do the actual class guide. Just take Parashu in your hand and play the class as if it starts with any axe skill whatsoever.
Even if it doesn't, it's really easy to get those like first 30 levels on like a single floor.
Yeah, especially if you get it on the first one every time. Alright, once again, getting rid of that. And in fact, we're also getting rid of the Hood of Whispers. Actually, we're gonna hold on to it, because that's gonna give us a little bump. £10 too, it's worth it. Get rid of these gems, get rid of these spell books, we are not a caster. Just focus purely on the fact that Wanderer is an axe class. And that we have food.
So it seems like this is another class and race combo that just like I think I would put it solidly like C tier. Like it's not bad, but it's not great by any means.
No, as you can see, the only thing that I'm keeping really is the Hood of Whispers, just because of the stealth bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Blessed Boots, because, okay. But there's nothing stopping you from finding a pair of iron boots, so these aren't that important. It's just £10 less.
Okay.
And then just the sheer amount of food that you seem to find on Wanderer.
I wonder, has it been said sort of how the game determines what's spawned? Like, I wonder if there's a wanderer in the party, or if you're doing wander solo, if that causes food to spawn, you know?
Might be, I don't really know.
I need to ask. I love answering questions. Please scour through the code and tell me. I would like to know.
I think it's purely seed-based. I thought that was a guaranteed ghoul warning ring symbol, but it was just a rat.
Damn.
These are both 2 question mark items, which means that
Ooh.
they are exactly what I'm hoping for. Dex gloves and Dex boots. I'm wondering if his cape is magic reflect or not.
Good murder.
It is. Don't ask me how I knew.
You've played this game so often, you recognize patterns you don't even consciously recognize.
Legit. I literally don't know how the fuck I knew it was a magic reflect cape.
I've noticed this with some other, like what I would consider like very high skilled players that we sometimes play with, is they'll do that too, where they're like, I swear to God, this person has this or this enemy has this. And yeah, there must be just like something that y'all are subconsciously picking up on to where you're able to start recognizing when enemies have certain equipment. And it would be fascinating for someone to figure out what the fuck y'all are noticing. What is it you're picking up on? Because, like, it's a pattern that your brain is consciously picking up. For you, it's over thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. For some of the other players I'm thinking of who have said it's, they're close to the, like, 700, 800, 900 mark. And so it's like, I wonder what it is.
I don't know if I could say.
I don't know either.
Because, like, again, I don't think that there was anything specific that said to me, yeah, this is what it is. But it definitely was. I don't know why I kept that particular spell book, but it ended up being minor heal. Oh, fruit juice.
What gear does that person you're about to murder have? You know? Can you sense?
I already have a magic reflect cape. The leather boots and the leather gloves are interesting to me, but I already have Dex boots. So, like,
Ah, so what
whatever.
you're saying is their death is only worth XP.
Yeah, and not even that. But
Wow,
you know
no.
what, though?
What?
They are just kitted. Leather gloves, leather boots, iron chest plate, cape,
Like,
axe.
looks like they have a decent axe. Yeah.
That makes 3. let's do slightly aged first. And then that. Just a bunch of healing rations. Yeah. Alright. That's a mimic.
It just wants to give you a little kiss, a little smoochy smooch.
Just one little kiss, that's all I'm asking for.
Oh gosh. I remember when I first started playing, I really didn't care about staffs, and largely I don't care about staffs. But now it's like the moment I see a green staff, I'm like, oh, please be a staff of walking, because like half the chests I go to put my grubby little paws on end up being mimics. Everyone else will be getting, oh, I'm getting cool items, I'm getting so much armor. Me, I got another
You are
fucking
the
mimic.
Freyrin of Barony.
Oh god. I just want shiny getting almost eaten. Staphylocking is my best friend. Especially if I can get a blessed Staphylocking, because I know that shit is staying with me the entire rest of the game, and I'm not going to go to use it, realize that was the last time, and go, bah.
Curse boosts his speed. Well, we'll just need to find a remove curse then. In fact, let's combine that fish and meat real quick. Matthias, what do you think? To mimic or not to mimic?
Kill the mimic every single time. Murder. That is what the M in mimic truly stands for. Murder. Oh, damn.
Alright, time to check Matthias's gear. It was not in fact a cloak of magic reflect.
Damn, that's sad.
I think that 4 tomahawks is enough to kill a lightning gnome with how much range we have. Especially if we get a backstab. But yeah. Nothing on Matthias was worth keeping.
Damn, that is very tragic.
I don't know if I want to wait a minute and a half for that. So let's pop identify on the other one. Also a ring of warning. And I guess we'll do those. Oh, magic reflect, I forgot about it.
Magic Reflect, Parashu, and a Ring of Warning. This run is going significantly better. But... And like, look at that, that guy didn't even get off an attack. Marked him.
He got off an attack, it was just the one that killed him.
Oh, brilliant.
Woo! A blouse, you say? Not blessed. It's £1. Let's wear the cute blouse.
Yeah, be a cutie patootie. The magic reflect just causing them to mark themselves will
Yes.
never not be funny, you know? It sucks. I feel like magic reflect cloaks degrade really freaking fast, though, which is always the unfortunate thing.
They do feel like they break faster than other sources of magic reflect. I don't think that the mirror shield breaks at all when reflecting magic, but when it's hit by anything physical, it just folds like paper.
Yeah. Which, like, I wish they would make magic reflect stuff either a little more durable or a little more common to make up for both how rare and how easy that shit breaks. Especially for species that are, like, very vulnerable to the magic damage. That would be really nice. I feel like it would help make the magic items more versatile and more specialized instead of just like most people wanting to grab them if they're available.
I think with all the resistance that's already in the game, we don't really need to change it that much.
Just a little bit more.
No. And that's that. Oh, excuse you.
The when it comes to potions that have effects like confuse that, I struggle with knowing if I should try to be learning how to throw them and use them on enemies effectively, or is that something that I really shouldn't care about learning because I always play with other people and there's always someone doing potions who.
I always drink in solo. Always drink in solo because don't want to carry potions, want bottles for water.
Okay, and yeah, and if you throw them at an enemy, they break, you don't get that bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. what is the? Do you know what the radius of the warning ring is, and if you can increase that radius at all, and if so, how?
Blessings and curses. A +1
Okay, so
warning ring will reveal a lot more of the floor than a plus nothing. And then if you are succubus or incubus, the curses count as blessings, obviously. But for everyone else, you will just get a reduced area of warning. To where -2 warning ring is basically, you won't see a pink dot on your minimap till they're right next to you.
okay, okay, understood, heard.
But the Ring of Warning from Wanderer, which I would say Wanderer and the one that is coming up, that everyone claims is kind of bad, the main perk is the ring. And that's the same as Monk. The main perk is the ring. It's just what
The ring.
what
Yeah.
style ring do you want? Do you want levy ring? Do you want slow digest ring? Do you want warning ring?
What are the rings, like the, besides the warning ring, what are the rings that you recommend for Wanderer?
That's it. Like, unless you specifically want a different ring, then why did you pick Wanderer?
I see.
Because if you pick Joker, why would you pick up another ring? Your whole class is the levitation ring. Kind of the same deal
Okay,
with
okay.
Wanderer. Almost same thing as with Punisher, but Punisher, your ring is situational and makes sense why you get other things that are cool in Punisher's kit. And that's interesting. I'm gonna be able to heal myself to full. Without too much punishment. It's just that I gotta take a lot of time to slowly heal up. That's the only issue. Alright, go back to spawn real quick. Get the invisible gold. Going out the south door. Just hit the middle one. Go all the way to the end of hallway. Hit the one at the end on the left. Go around the corner. Hit that one right there. And that one right there. 4 of the invisible golds.
How many invisible golds are there again?
6.
How? I believe I heard you tell the story before. But it was like you and a group of people essentially went around mining every single block.
So I did that on my own, of my own volition, as an automaton shaman, using troll form to power smash, in combination with a staff shop that had a bunch of mana potions and dig staffs. And then on top of that, there were a lot of pickaxe gnomes as well. It took a very long time. But,
yeah.
but also, Gnomish Mines wasn't always the same. The exit to Gnomish Mines wasn't always here. You would still come out in the middle, but the exit to Gnomish Mine was like down here.
Oh, wild.
And there used to be gold there. Like actually, physically, like visible gold as well.
Mm. So the invisible gold blocks, are those meant to be in the game? Are those intentional? Or is that just funny tee hee ha ha that could potentially get patched out?
Unclear. A lot of the things that I think are going to be patched or patched out in the game tend to not. So it's really hard for me to say what direction the game is going.
Hmm. When is the next? Because they do have a right.
No
They have a part
announcement.
2 coming out, right?
No
No
announcement.
announcement. Damn. When do you think?
You're trying to get me in trouble.
Uh, uh, fine. I'll stop asking shenanigan questions.
Alright, what kind of shop is this? Hunting goods store. I would love to buy it out and kill him, but I don't have a polymorph.
Do you not have the bandit mask? You don't have a crime mask?
No.
What happened to crime mask?
That was in the previous 3 runs.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you got it again. I'm so used to you playing Cubus and just polymorphing all the time.
Yeah, me too. Succubus is kind of just better human.
Where would you say human currently ranks in the meta for out of all of these species?
D.
Oof. And human is like one of the OG species, right?
Humans is the only free one as well.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
We're not a caster. We'll take it down to the next floor just in case we get Mine Town. But yeah, with the Ring of Warning you can kind of see that we've gotten a lot more creatures killed than you normally would, because you just can't see them on the map. Oh, like that guy.
Goodbye, woman.
Yes. We did in fact get Minetown.
The Minotaur is coming.
Incredible.
Watch out, Kit, if you should be.
But we don't have a bandit mask.
What's your plan for Minetown? Do you have any hopes, any goals?
My hope is that one of the treasure chests in Minetown has a bandit mask.
You know, that's a very valid hope. Very valid desire.
Other than
Any
that,
particular gear you're hoping for off the humans?
no, not really. Like I said, I already have a plan for these curse boots of speed. Find, remove, curse. I plan on selling the artifact helmet at the end of my shopping spree. If I get an alembic, I'm gonna brew a polymorph potion so that I can buy out the potion boy and get all my money back. X is 15. That's an interesting find. What's my stealth at? 54.
Not bad at all. What do you like to have your stuff at come Minetown, should you get it? Or do you have like skills, like do you have that in mind where like you want, you know, this skill to be this level by this level in the mines?
Everyone's gonna say 60 at least. Everyone says 60 at least for everything that you could possibly ask. For a class that's gonna mean something. Me... not really. I'm not looking at that right now. I'm looking at what I find on the floor. Seeing what I can use that is going to match up with the stats over here. And right now my stats are telling me be a tank, and I don't want to be a tank. Because that would make for... not the best experience for me. Jewelry store is bad.
Unfortunate.
Another hunting goods store. Hit these guys. Double up on this. Maybe snatch some of these. We'll see.
On Wanderer, what type of shops are you hoping to come up?
Again, for me, it's personally going to be the alchemy store. The alchemy store just is so good for everyone. I don't know that Wanderer in particular has a favorite store. They don't have any trading skill, really. Well, they have some trading skill, but, like, it's not a priority for Wanderer. Like, if I was going to say that there was something that Wanderer wants to find, it would be food, but they already get so much food. It's kind of redundant at that point. Like, basically, they're asking to play even slower, and that is not what I'm trying to do with this class.
Okay.
Because, like, look, negative charisma, they're not looking for any stores.
Yeah.
They have 2 down arrows in charisma. They're not looking to do leadership, they're not looking to do trading. It's just, I'm playing human, and human has good leadership and trading. So the problem is that I'm playing human wanderer. Also, the other day I heard someone say, I'm not going to buy the water, that's the most overpriced water I've ever seen.
Yo, it's happened on a couple runs, and every time I'm like, water is so useful. You want every single bottle of water you can get.
Yeah, even if the water costs 150, that's cheaper than 250 for extra healing. Which is what I'm going to turn the water into. Yeah, I'm going to ditch the potions again. What can we spend our money on that will easy level us? Identify? We want to remove curse, I remember that. Maybe we buy a couple remove curses. What's this guy? Poison resist? Lucky on our first one. There's literally nothing that I want from these two. How about this guy? Hat store, I'm selling this hat at the end. Am I at the end though? I think that I might be. Selling it for 2,000 feels really bad. So 4 plus. Trading is 40. Yeah, I'm nowhere near getting the next one. Alright, goodbye hat. And goodbye town.
For me, the mimic is always the one on the farm. It's never the other.
What did we have? We had a hat store, 2 huntsmen, and then a jewelry store. So yeah, no stores that could help us open this.
Ugh, annoying and disappointing.
But maybe we'll get to level 20 axes.
Just via smacking toes.
Doesn't look like it.
It'd be so nice because that would also level you up. Wow, how rude of them to not give you a single level.
Very inconsiderate.
So I know when you break a chest like that, there's a chance you don't get anything. Do you know what that chance is?
No, I don't know the exact numbers on that. I'm more the
Damn.
general trivia facts guy. I'm not the exact numbers guy.
Sometimes you have the numbers though.
Yeah, sometimes. But I'm not that guy. It's just I've been told those exact numbers by the numbers guy. Maybe I want this. Maybe I play into the human bit. For the
Ooh.
swamps, I am the human of the water.
Okay.
Ring of conflict. Oh, thank you.
Stinky.
Actually, we'll get rid of that one. Keep that just in case. And yeah, look, we don't need the poison resist amulet. We have the spell right there.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh. Where did you go? There you are.
Suddenly, many humans.
Tiana and Catherine.
I mean, they're not like the specialist humans, but I mean,
They have bows and smite ammo. Hello. Okay. We're forming a posse, apparently.
this is the secondary mine town.
Oh, second mine town. We've had mine town, but what of second mine town?
Yeah, what a second mine town where instead of shops, you have humans that you can.
Humans that you can sacrifice for the greater glory.
Yeah, the greater glory of Hope. Did none of them die? Nice. Look, there's another human for you. What a sight.
Yeah, they were ready.
I think that's a shop.
Mm-hmm. Second mine town.
Second mine town. Ah, scrolls and more.
But we're not a caster. So it's just scrolls. Specifically that scroll. For this guy. Another. Another! There
And
we go.
another!
No, no more.
Oh.
Get rid of the identify scroll. Well, let's sell these back to him. Force Bolt? Force Bolt is good for Sand Lab, and I'm getting tired of being stuck in Sand Lab and going, this sucks. Open is a very useful spell. Do I buy back this book? What am I training my mysticism with? Nothing. Get out of here.
No Misty here. Oh, woman.
Must have been the wind.
It must have been the wind.
Alright, so at first glance, bread, cape, gold.
Fancy cape?
When we're going into the fire area, no. No fancy cape. I think we just saved the key. Yeah. Alright. Bring our posse of people down into the swamp.
This far.
Yeah.
Do I just immediately dip to the next floor? Wait, that's Potato King. And that's another human. Human, you're gonna fight for me, right? And die for me?
Oh my.
Yes, very good.
Are you suddenly the fucking Emperor from Warhammer? Live and die for me.
Yeah, maybe. That immediately goes on. This gets out of here. Do none of you have a bow anymore?
Damn.
But, Catherine, come on. What the hell, Catherine?
This is very funny. I don't know why they're being so incredibly useless.
Followers. Alright, well, we had our fun. Do I skip Jungle Temple? I'm so fast right now.
Damn.
Right into
muscle.
Ghoul Castle?
That's nutty. Just frickin' flying.
Bring all my stinky humans to Ghoul Castle. Still drunk, so I don't really want to eat anything super important. 2 blank scrolls, alright.
And it's the artifacts, boots, and gold, right? Those are the only 2 things that start the Ghoul Castle.
That's correct. Thaumaturgy 3 book. These are both decrepit, and I just finished looting all the treasure chests, so I don't feel the need to keep locker open. Alright, Gertrude passed, but she was the least kitted out of all of us. Oh,
Yeah.
Catherine, when did you pick those up?
Oh. Catherine, you fucking loot goblin. What the fuck?
Well, if you're gonna trick the ghouls, Catherine.
What the fuck?
Oh. We got the nipple ring.
Nice.
Alright, so we're gonna start with poisoning one of them.
How would you suggest handling Ghoul Castle on your own?
What do you mean?
Because, like, I feel like the strategy, at least for me, is very different when I'm playing with people. I like to start on the one side by the water, trigger them one side at a time, and just murder. But you can't really do that when you're solo. And your strategy is going to differ a little bit depending on what class you're playing. So when it comes to Wanderer, what strategy do you recommend? Do you just recommend, like, you start them in the... We gotta start in the center. We just start in the center, clear the one
Once
side
again
as best you can.
depends on whether you went ranged or pole arms. And you can see
Okay.
here I went axe, so I'm just gonna do axe
Yeah.
style.
So how would, if say you went ranged instead, what would differ from what you're currently doing? Besides, like, your attacking ranged.
Yeah, I would probably bait them over to here and then shoot them from across the river because I want to train range on them and they are resistant to ranged, but that's not what I'm doing.
I'd also like you to get very excited for me and a mutual friend of ours is currently scheming to make Bannock down by the river. Yeah. We'll make bannock at the little fire pit there with the butterscotch sauce to dip the bannock in.
Is this the Mountain Dew pie person?
Yes.
I figured.
Which they're coming out with a Mountain Dew dark cherry version of the pie, and so we're thinking of making that. For those that are unaware, the Blaha Blast or the Blaha Blast Mountain Dew pies did not come to Canada. Slash, I think they were like the few locations that did get them in a couple provinces. They were like $30 for a tiny pie. So me and a friend made two different versions of the pie for like $20. The Jello version turned out really. The cream cheese version did not set properly, unfortunately. So frozen, it was very delicious. Going back to Barony, I've noticed there's some classes that just pair really well together. Would you say there's any classes that pair really well with Wanderer?
No. Wander is kind of a do-it-yourself thing. Kind of an all-rounder. Like, it pairs well with anything, there isn't something that complements it.
Okay. Gosh, I love the slow on Parashu.
Yeah, it's really helping out in this case. And that's it. Whereas yesterday on Rogue, we struggled to survive. This time we kind of just blitzed through with our axe and said, yeah, you're all dead.
It seems like the combination of both the axe, and also just like being kind of overleveled really helped.
We're not overleveled though.
It feels like you're overleveled.
We are the exact level that you should be when you leave Swamp, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
We should be 10 leaving Mines, 20 leaving Swamp, 30 leaving Desert, 40 leaving Ruins.
Okay, so you essentially want to gain 10 levels per area at a minimum.
No, not at a minimum. Just in my personal opinion, it seems like the XP is geared towards this particular level for these particular sections.
Okay.
Conjure arrow, blanks, and again the magic mappings that are going to go crazy in Citadel. I'm trying to use as little magic as possible, because that is not what Wander is. Oh, do we just immediately...
Hello, would you
Hello?
like another key friend?
Make sure you're not picking up random garbage. Stay here. Do I have a push ring? No? Alright. Peace.
Damn, no supper ball.
I mean,
Bypass hundreds for
I don't know if I wanted to replace these anyway. +2 dex gloves? Oh. We haven't leveled in a while. We should probably do that.
Yeah, I mean, like, might be a good idea. It seems like with Wanderer that the first little level are like truly you're just in the fucking depths of it. And then once you really get the ball rolling, you can just like it's not as much of a struggle bus. Whereas like you said yesterday with what some fucking class it was,
Rogue.
you know, struggle to Rogue struggled to survive in Ghoul Castle.
Ugh. How many times am I gonna eat that arrow?
Not enough. More times.
Understood. I can peep the spellbook, nothing stop me. It's a lot of water. Oh, hello. Get rid of the decrepit one. Get rid of the serviceable one. Enchant armor. Do we take our gloves to the next level?
Maybe.
4 AC, 4 dex gloves? Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so.
So that arrow trap over there is triggering this gate here.
Oh, that's wild.
What can I... There. I don't really want to do Minotaur Maze, but I also don't want to keep looking for the exit, so... Peace!
Will he chase you through the maze?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm actually doing Minotaur the way you're supposed to do it.
Wait, what? You mean you're not supposed to just base tank him as soon as he comes out and kills him?
No, you're supposed to put the key in the lock, grab Gungnir so that he's debuffed, and then you can fight the Minotaur.
Wait, grabbing Gunkanir debuffs him? And he doesn't smash through things like the other Minotaurs do? He just runs through the maze like a dum-dum? The fuck? I have questions, I have concerns. Okay, he does destroy stuff, but I guess only when, like, active, like, right there coming after you?
Yeah.
Oh, the AI on this Minotaur is different than the other one.
Everything about this Minotaur is different than the other ones.
I see why people just, like, kill him right off the bat and not deal with him.
Yeah, he's kind of weird to deal with, I don't know. I kind of want more bottle.
Even more? What?
I'm out of bottle. I only have one bottle. Now I have 4 bottle. 4 bottle is better than no bottle. You're not quite full yet. That fruit juice hit the spot. That's what I was looking for.
What does that mean?
It's the ideal amount of hunger that you should be at, is hit the spot. Because the spot is the spot. You don't want to overeat, you don't want to undereat. That's another silver key to add to our silver key collection.
Too many
Oh,
keys.
hello? You'd think we were playing Goblin with how many legendary artifact weapons we have.
It is a little silly. Oh,
Oh,
there's a scorpion. He just wants to give you a tiny little peck. A tiny little smooch. Just a little kiss.
all the insects that come into visit apparently.
You must smell delicious, like blood and death.
Face me if you dare, mortal. You will not survive.
Alright, this is as good as any to take a small little bathroom break. Be right back, folks.
It's just me and you, chat. Which, if anyone has questions, feel free to pop them in the chat, and I will ask them to the Adrian. Oh, you know what? Perfect time for a bathroom break when an ad break starts. Do, do, do. Oh, wait, will I get copyright claimed? Oh, no. Alright, chat. Now, I'm going to be right back because our papacitos need to go to the out, and I gotta do that. So, y'all be entertained without me.
We don't need that. Get rid of those. Oof. Alright. There it is. We're gonna get a third key here. Good, good, good. And then all of our potions. Get rid of that, get rid of that. We've found so many scrolls. This place is just scrolls. Enchant armor, enchant weapon. Both of those should be written down. So, Velox Neb and Dane Fools. Then where's the axe? Armor, armor, armor. Three charging, some magic mapping, yeah, alright. Gather up our potions. I don't want to combine our acid, but I guess we have to do this. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Alright, we cleaned up pretty good. I want to do it on those, but I know I shouldn't. I'll just pop the one on the gloves, call her a day.
The Minotaur is coming. Best not to wait much longer.
Alright, 59 stealth. Let's try to get one more stealth. Also, let's get out of here. Ooh. doing it, making it a 5. Is good. Then I don't need any more remove, curse, or identify, so once more we can... Yikes. Potion boy. Oh, potion boy. I want all your stuff, potion boy.
Returned.
Welcome back, Krokel. Very nice of the Minotaur to not come after me first.
Right?
He is getting close, though.
A little worrisome.
Yeah, no.
Fuck that shit, you're out.
Yeah. My boots
What do you
of
say that
speed!
wanderer- No.
Sad.
Would you say that Wanderer is one of those classes that really can't easily 1v1 the Minotaur? As like some of the other classes can?
In terms of 1v1ing the Minotaur, the only ones that come to mind are Monk, Ninja, Sexton, Wizard.
Dang, not you and Barbarian?
They don't have enough blocking at the start. Like, if you get a King Arthur, sure. Right? But then again, pretty much every class that has any blocking skill at all, if you get a King Arthur, yeah, if you get good gear, you're gonna be able to tank the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't really new information. But anyway, I'm gonna get right up to here. I'm gonna heal up for a little bit. Eat my last sweet ration.
It just seems like there are some that, you know, are easier. I would also say ones that utilize Tinker's tool and build the traps.
Oh. The Mechanist, just by far, is the best at dealing with Minotaur, just because of how the AI works. I don't know if I really want to show how that works on stream. But yeah. Get rid of those. Should I make charging or should I just do another enchant weapon? What's my weapon at? 3? For now, let's write down what charging is. T-H-A-R-R. Puts us at exactly 50. Beauty. With this many healing potions, I don't see us losing to Herx, but...
No, I think you're golden. Kirben asks, are you a furry?
That's a great question. Thank you for asking. Some people might say that I could be, but I'm not saying that I am. But I've heard many times that there are many and wonderful, like, they're wonderful people for sure. And I know a guy, some might say he was like one of the best guys to ever do it.
Oh my gosh. Adrian does not identify as a furry. I have a fucking persona. It's a crow, aka what I'm called Krogel. The folks like to assign personas to Adrian, and Adrian does very much give off.
I give furry vibes.
Yeah, you give furry vibes.
Oh.
I'm so sorry if no one has informed you of this, but you give off furry vibes. Probably why, with having like nothing that would really. Yeah, Barony category is 95. Yeah, no, the Barony community does have a lot of furries in it. And a lot of the people that we end up doing runs with are furries, or like, I guess in my case, also furries. It's gay, autistic furries. That's the that's the Barony community.
Pretty much.
Which, I mean, there's a reason why when we're in the Barony Discord chat, in the voice chats, I put the pride flag, a pirate flag, and then a crow. And I always call it lighting the beacons. Because then I get all the other gay furries in the game with me. Who's all on right now? Well, I'm seeing names I recognize.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, there's quite a few different people who are online playing right now. It is the weekend.
is, and it's like the evening weekend, night weekend. So even those that work during the day, come chill.
I think I gotta ditch these. Which is very sad.
How confident are you feeling for beating the twins?
It's a done deal.
Yeah.
Look how many invis potions I have.
Oh jeez.
Combine that with the restore magic potions. It's just done. I just need to make sure that I have enough fruit juice.
That you don't starve to death while you're doing potions.
Who needs to eat? I have work to do. I'm very busy. Mad scientist noises.
You can't just mad scientist. You also have to eat. At least I'll have to drink in the game. I'm sure there's a mod for that. Do you remember back in the day when we would try out various Minecraft servers, and the moment we saw they had the thirst mod enabled, we just dip?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done enough there. I'm gonna sell this, sell that, and then where's Sharur?
Not to Sharur.
There's no
I don't see it.
Sharur?
The fuck you do with Sharur?
No Sharur, I guess.
Damn. Get dunked on, scrub. Oh, also, Conan was an absolute menace to society of that. No surprise, but thought you should know.
Okay. Wait, do these ones first. How confident do you feel in me killing the twins?
If you're feeling confident, then I have defeated this game so many times. I find it really funny because I know, like, you have so many hours. There's not going to be many people who are like up at your level. But also, on the other side of that, there'll be people who have like beat the game 4 or 5 times and be like, yeah, I know this game pretty well. Don't you worry, princess. I got you. I know everything there is to this game. And then we'll get on a run with them. And you still don't know shit about this game. Please.
Actually, the Incubus and Succubus can't learn curse spellbooks.
What?
Meanwhile, I've literally dropped spellbooks that I've learned right in front of them.
Oh, people are so silly.
I'll ditch
Truly,
these.
truly, truly so silly.
We'll make a bunch more copies of this. Drop that. Drop these. Yeet that, yeet these.
Adrian, I just thought of the best marketing.
Oh.
Get yourself a PNG tuber or a free to use VTuber that's like a generic fox. Instantly, you get so many views.
The fuck?
Convert to furryism just for the fame.
Sister,
Sell out to
the
furryism
cave
for the
entrance is still
fame.
sealed, is it
Furry
not?
for
It
pay?
is. Why do you
Yeah,
ask?
furry for pay.
Never mind. It's nothing.
It's not a bad idea.
Telling you, it's a great marketing strategy.
Fur for pay.
Yep.
Wait, I can do way more brewing. Hold on. I'm gonna get real degenerate here.
The mimics are liking you this round. Come on, come on. I'm always a little amazed at how much you're able to get all your various skills in a run. Like you, not consciously, you probably don't even think about it at this point, but you very much know how to optimize.
It was nice of the cleric to leave me that in their will.
Right? So nice.
Ooh, a little bit peckish. Are you food vendor? You're food vendor. I'll take the rest of this, thanks.
How convenient.
I won't need the rest of that. Take those though. I retired for one floor. Anyways. Ow? What? Chill? Get your shit together.
No, magic resist.
Go to your room.
Putting your follower in a timeout. I hate those little floor activated doohickeys, especially since so often they'll be in spaces where you can't avoid. So you just have to walk through them and hope for the best. And sometimes the 20 scarabs pop out and it's the worst.
Let me peep that. No. If I was doing a leadership build, maybe. But no.
They were just innocently sleeping, and you threw a potion at them.
No, I didn't throw a potion at them.
Oh, I thought you threw a potion at them.
No.
Oh, the sound. I looked down at Kona for a moment and just saw a chunk of damage and then the explosion sound. So I thought like you threw a fireball potion at it, but it was just the sound of the trap combining with your attack.
Hmm. I see.
Yeah. Sona has snuggled right up against me and has her head in my. She's being very cute.
Blank Scrolls and Venzar Borgave. Annoying. Let's put those on 9. Oh,
Do the boulder traps on this section do extra stuff?
yeah. As of the new update, as you can see, they land on lava and roll on it, unlike boulders, which go into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you are hit with a firestorm potion, a cold storm potion, and the lightning storm potion.
Jeez. They didn't need to make the boulders that deadly.
They're not that deadly.
I'm sorry. You listed off every type of storm potion. Unless it hits you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not that bad.
it's not that bad.
Yeah, okay.
Is the Minotaur necessary, brother?
No, sister, but I do like the show.
Oh, it's my favorite voice acting ever.
That particular line?
Just that section is so. Is a Minotaur necessary, brother? It's just so silly goofy, you know?
I used so many potions, and for what? Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, right between the two.
Damn.
Alright, so Magician died.
Hey, into the last section.
Perks couldn't handle the power he found. We tried to warn him.
His death was
Inevitable.
Our uninvited guests are nothing but commoners.
This is all wrong. We created this place for immortals.
Immortals and
immortals
the
and
servants.
servants, sister. Let them come.
Sister. Like, that's such a weird thing to be pedantic about. And the servants.
We got 2 more repair scrolls. We got the jackpot.
Nice.
Hack-a-much. Where is Hack-a-much? There. 4 total repair scrolls. Get on there. Get on there. Yeah. 1 more? Okay. 1 more. Yee.
What did that bed ever do to you?
It was a trap.
Damn.
Alright, there we go. We popped magic mapping.
Damn, nice.
Second magic mapping, still no exit. Ooh, ooh. Third magic mapping, still no exit. There it is. The 4th magic mapping.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, wrong way.
Do you think, sister, they'll flee from the Minotaur?
I don't care, brother. Send it anyway.
I was about to push that button. I think I've changed my mind about that button push. You know what I'm saying?
You were right to exclude the rest of the guild from our
I did a little
brother.
scouting.
Small minds always have small ambitions.
Oh, both exits in 1 magic mapping.
Nice.
Do I need levitation or mana regen on this character? Not at all. So, we're not going to Bram's. Just not happening.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Do you think, sister, they'll flee from the Minotaur?
I don't
don't
care,
care,
brother.
brother.
Send it anyway.
JK, I'm here to kill you.
Our access to power has only increased since you removed Erx.
Allow us to
thank
you
you for giving his
again.
barony over to us.
Oh my god. Wow. They're so thankful. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so thankful they're gonna try to murder you.
Okay.
Are you sure you have enough potions?
I'm not sure.
What, your 47 blessed healing pots there aren't enough?
No.
Honestly, that is how I fight them. I just sit there, face tank the shots. Oh, I'm starting to get low. Pop one of the potions the brewer gave me.
Yep. That's how most melee classes should fight them.
Oh my gosh, you're almost dead. You're almost dead. That was close.
Pest, I will use your soul to undo this offense.
How the line comes up to me is like the writer thought that pest and offense rhyme, but it doesn't. Who are these automatons with lightning staffs? What?
Phase 2 of her boss fight. She summons little boys. Because she's the one who invented them.
Are you telling me that we just kill her so fast I have never properly phase 2 of her boss fight?
The brother has a phase 2 as well.
The
Depends on who
fuck?
you kill first.
Oh, and we always just kill them so close together.
Yeah.
Damn. Not as bad as when I found out Minetown isn't guaranteed. Still pretty bad. What is she doing?
Little dance.
Congratulations. It was in the bag.
It was in the bag. Just took a while to
It just had
finish
to start
up.
out. Yeah, well, it doesn't help that the first couple runs were absolutely fucking dog shit and cursed.
Yeah. But sometimes that's just how Barney be.
Truly.
As someone who's
Well, thanks for.
beaten hardcore multiple times,
Yes.
sometimes a run is just not meant to work out. And you gotta
The
accept
RNG
that.
is not there. Yeah.
Alright, thank you again for tuning in. Tune in again tomorrow. The next time that we'll be playing Cleric. One of the slowest classes in the game with a, I believe, 37% chance to level dexterity.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, so it's going to be a very long stream.
Damn, that's rough.